What you might be doing is compensating for that, actually making your slice a little bit worse. Because if you see with me, if I do this, and you might catch one where you're coming over the top just a little bit, and you have that closed face, it's really going to like emphasize that swing to where you're going to have that big slice. So if I do that, see how much I started to the right, but it's still fading?
Yeah.
Now if I do the other way, and you have the same closed face, see how much that divot was going out to the right, but it went pretty straight.
Yeah.
Right? But now if I take it, and I don't get so far outside with it, and I come back around, watch where this ball goes. See how it curves more to the right? For me, I mean, obviously that's going to be left for you, but you got to be careful with closing the face so much just to compensate for that. So what we're going to try and do is nip it in the bud and catch the thing that's causing the problem.
Okay.
Well, if you notice, like with all these, your divot pattern's good. So as long as you're staying on this part right here and your pattern is going straight out, your swing plane is good. So you're getting back, and before you could see there's a couple of them where you come from the outside a little bit because you're getting trapped, and then you overcompensate for it, and then sometimes you would under. So now if you can keep these straight like this, it just means that you're staying in line with your swing and not trying to like do too much with it. You know what I mean? So if you stay back and then you just let it slot in where it should, that's why you get that little bit of extra power. Here's square, and I'd see your face like this, and then it's kind of the same thing where you're rolling it a little bit. You're letting it release a little too much. Some release is fine, but I think if you set up a little bit too open like that, all your balls are going to get pushed because no matter how good you do, it's going to be just off that outside edge. Okay? Because that's kind of the miss you have, right? You just miss to the outside. So I think if you can get zoned in a little bit here to where you have your face a little square, you should be able. I like to open up a little bit. I put a little more weight on my front foot. All right. So the first thing I'm trying to do is get set up where I want to be at here and get aligned with my target. So I'm a little open to my target, and I open my face just a little bit. So anytime you open your stance up, you need to open your face up just a little bit, okay? So coming into the ball, it's going to be a little bit more of a shallow angle of attack because we don't want to dig. We just want to dig enough to get the ball thrown onto the green from the sand from behind it, okay?